Dental marketing only matters as much as your ability to track the ROI. And today I'm going to be talking about some tricky tracking and how you should track your return on investment for each marketing method. First of all, when you start marketing, you need to make sure that you talk to the person who's providing it to you and make sure you understand how are we going to gauge this particular strategy and its effectiveness. And that's a very important question at the onset of any campaign because you have different types of marketing. You have foundational marketing that just legitimizes your business and makes your first impression. Then you've got lead generation marketing. This marketing is very transactional, money in, money out. It's very trackable. You could see the patient journey and track the end result. And then you have brand recognition marketing. This is when you're pushing your message out to your intended community to help pull in the ideal type of patient for your practice based on who you truly are, what you have to offer that is different than those around you. So today we're going to primarily focus on that middle bucket, that lead generation bucket where you're putting money into something and getting a return on investment and calculating that return on investment. These types of campaigns work best when you're getting in front of a high intent market. A high intent market is a market that is looking for a dentist right now. So they're going to Google, they're going to ChatGPT, and they're asking who's the best dentist near me, or they're searching for dentists near me, or they are potentially built up through some brand building marketing, like a video ad on social media that is retargeting traffic from a lead generation campaign, like a Google ad campaign. So there's a lot of different ways that this can work. Very important, however, that when you're marketing, you know how to track your own numbers independent of the marketing agency's numbers. So when you work with Identity Dental Marketing, you will receive a dashboard that will show you statistics and the data from each different campaign. So whether you've got a Google ad campaign running, you're investing in search engine optimization, or you're investing in Facebook or Instagram ads, all of these campaigns have different goals, and we're going to track that data for you. In addition, you want to track the actual return on investment. And so I'll just cut straight to it here. You never want to rely fully on the marketing agency for your ROI tracking. This is called marketing attribution, and it's very easy to manipulate this data in the marketing agency's favor. So when a new patient calls your practice, despite where it looks like they came from the marketing tracking system, you want to ask every single new patient, who can we thank for referring you? This is so important because I can't tell you how many people I've talked to that chose a marketing agency because of their fancy tracking software and all of their automation and integration with their practice management software. And then at the end of the day, they notice their numbers are not really moving. They notice 6 months, 8 months, 10 months into the campaign, they're having meetings and they're being told that the marketing is working and that they're getting all of these new patients and revenue. But when they compare their numbers month over month and year over year, their new patient numbers are actually stagnant. Their revenue is about the same. And they start to question, well, if I'm getting all of these new patients from this particular new marketing method, then why are my overall numbers the same while my overhead goes up because I'm paying for all of this communication and marketing, right? So very, very important that you always track the referral sources of your new patients. One of the biggest tricks and scams that I see marketing agencies do is they have a lack of attention to detail in the keyword strategy. So a lot of times they intentionally include your name, your business name, and direct referral source keywords in your marketing campaign. This is not a problem with search engine optimization. You should come up organically for your own name and your own business name. But when you're spending money on an ad campaign and you're investing potentially thousands of dollars here, you don't want to be paying for the keywords that you would naturally already come up for. If someone is looking for you by name, they've already been referred by a friend or family member, and the referral source is not the marketing. The main referral source is the friend or family member that told them to call you and they were looking for you by name. So very, very important that you track your own return on investment based on who the patient credits for the referral source at the time of booking. As soon as you start doing this, if you happen to be kind of, I hate the word victim, but if you happen to be a victim of some of this tricky tracking and reporting, it'll expose it pretty quickly that the marketing agency is actually piggybacking your good name and claiming your word of mouth patients as patients that they've generated for you and using your desire for technology and tracking and data against you to inflate their numbers and their return on investment. So make sure, even if you have transparency and even if you have ROI tracking, that you internally track the attribution, that you put that into the practice management software at the time of booking, and that you run regular reports. And I'll share how to do that really quickly because I know it feels overwhelming, but essentially you run a new patient report and you break it down by referral source. This will show you exactly how your new patients are coming in. One of the key things to look for too with your team, a team training opportunity, is to make sure that all of your new patients that book have a referral source. This will help you to make sure that your team is asking and not guessing, and that it's built into every new patient conversation. When patients book online, you should also see their referral source because they'll have come through a landing page. So make that a part of your new patient paperwork that they choose their referral source, mandate it, and this helps you learn exactly how your marketing dollars are working for you without any middleman manipulating or inflating your data. I hope this is helpful. Be careful, demand transparency, learn exactly what to ask to protect yourself against these kinds of things. And I hope you found this information helpful. If you are looking for an ethical, proven, helpful marketing agency, check out Identity Dental Marketing. Thanks and have a great day.